You can be gifted and still mishandle people. You can be anointed and still be emotionally immature. You can be called by God and still be disqualified by your reactions. Leadership without emotional intelligence will breed resentment. Every leader carries influence, but influence without emotional intelligence can be very dangerous. Welcome to the Life Podcast. Today we're talking about emotional intelligence in leadership. Emotional intelligence is not about suppressing your emotions, it's about stewarding them. It's the ability to understand yourself, master your reactions, perceive people, and navigate conflict, as well as responding with clarity and not impulse. Today we live in a world full of leaders, but not enough emotionally intelligent ones. Emotionally weak leaders create chaos. Emotionally reactive leaders create confusion, and emotionally unaware leaders create collateral damage. But emotionally intelligent leaders, they create stability, safety, trust, and transformation. So what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence contains 4 core pillars every leader should embody. Number 1, self-awareness. It is the ability to understand your inner world, your triggers, your patterns, your strengths, your weaknesses, your motives. A leader who doesn't know themselves would eventually sabotage themselves. Before David ruled Israel, he found himself in the field when he was tending to sheep. You must first be self-aware. Know yourself. Know yourself very well. Number 2 is self-management. This is not just knowing how you feel, but controlling how you respond. You may not be able to control this situation, but you can control your spirit, your tone, and your reaction. Proverbs says, "He who rules his spirit is greater than he who conquers the city." So you must manage yourself well and respond properly. Remember, I mentioned tone. The tone in which you present anything matters a lot. And when you want to respond, consider your tone. Number 3 is social awareness. This means reading the room, understanding body language, noticing what people aren't saying, and sensing different people's emotional temperature. And that is what makes you a leader with emotional intelligence. Jesus mastered this. He didn't just hear what people were saying. He could pick cues from the spirit. He could also pick cues physically. How this person is, how they react, how do they respond to things, how do they respond to issues. So you're socially aware. You're not just in your cubicle saying you're a leader, just right there where you are, just all alone. No, you must be able to relate with people and be socially aware, understanding how people react and see how you can respond to that carefully and feel the emotional temperature of people, different types of people. Number 4 is relationship management. This is the ability to guide conversations, resolve conflict, build rapport, and create trust. Leadership is not a solo adventure, and emotionally intelligent leaders know how to navigate people properly and with grace. Emotional intelligence is leadership maturity. So why do leaders need emotional intelligence? Because leadership is 80% people and 20% skill. Now, what does this mean? It means your relationship with people matters a lot in your ability to lead. You can be the most strategic person in the room, but if you can't handle people, feel temperature, understand people, know how to respond, conflict resolution, no one will follow you. Another reason leaders need emotional intelligence is because your reactions shape your reputation. People may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Great leaders know how to stay calm under pressure. They know how to stay respectful in disagreements, and they know how to stay steady even when there are storms. Another reason is that emotional immaturity destroys credibility. A leader who lashes out, takes things personally, collapses under pressure, withdraws from conflicts, and blames others consistently will always lose trust. Your credibility is at stake if you're emotionally immature as a leader. People won't want to listen to you, nor will they take you seriously. The last reason is because emotional intelligence protects vision. The greatest threat to vision is not the devil. It's not even lack of resources. It's a leader who is emotionally immature and who lacks emotional intelligence. Emotional instability leads to poor decisions, impulsive actions, broken relationships, and unnecessary conflicts, as well as leadership burnout. Emotionally intelligent leaders protect the assignment God has called them to. Let's take a step to go into scriptures. The scripture is full of emotionally intelligent leaders. An example is Joseph. Joseph managed betrayal without bitterness. He saw beyond offense and preserved a whole nation and a whole generation. Nehemiah handled criticism with composure. You can't be getting flustered all the time as a leader. Nehemiah navigated conflict without losing focus. Finally, Jesus. He showed compassion to the broken, patience with his disciples, silence to the accusers. You don't have to respond all the time. There's times where you just keep quiet, stay silent. If you see you're going to react in one way or the other that is not pleasant, you can choose to stay silent. Jesus wasn't just spiritually powerful, he was emotionally stable. He was emotionally intelligent. The fruit of spirit, which we term as self-control, is emotional intelligence powered by God. Emotional intelligence is not just psychology, it is spiritual maturity in practical form. So here are 5 practical keys every leader needs to grow emotional intelligence. Number 1, slow down before you respond. Emotional intelligence begins with a pause and not response. Like I said initially, when you're going to respond in a way you probably wouldn't like later, pause and then respond. It makes it easier than responding in the heat of the moment. Number 2, identify your triggers. What easily offends you? What easily frustrates you? What easily drains you? When you're self-aware, it breaks the cycle of emotional immaturity or instability. Number 3, listen to understand, not defend. Leaders must hear what people mean, not just what they say. I am also learning this because sometimes when someone speaks to me about something, the default is to defend myself. The default is to say, no, you're not seeing it from my point of view. The default is to say, I'm also right. But an emotional, intelligent leader knows when to see and to hear what someone isn't saying. So instead of defending yourself, take the feedback, right? Take the feedback and understand that, okay, this is what this person is complaining about, and work towards it. Now, if you see that, oh, you're right, you don't have to insist that you're right in that moment. You can say it later and say, okay, yeah, what you discussed with me, well, based on the facts that I have, this is what I came to conclusion. And that is what emotional intelligence is. Number 4, practice empathy intentionally. Ask, what is this person experiencing emotionally? Before you ask, what is this person demanding behaviorally? Comparing these two, answering the first question would help you navigate leadership properly and relate with all your followers effectively. Number 5, seek feedback from trusted voices. You cannot live in isolation, nor can you be a solo leader. Seek feedback from your followers, from people who you see as mentors. Seek feedback. Let people tell you how they think you are leading, and take it. Emotionally intelligent leaders crave growth and not validation. So this week, you need to reflect. Am I leading with maturity or reacting from insecurity? Because emotional intelligence doesn't just build leaders. It builds better families, builds better churches, builds better companies, builds better homes, builds better teams, and builds better communities. You don't need perfection, you need awareness. Today, God is strengthening your emotions, stabilizing your reactions, and sharpening your discernment. Lead with grace, be in touch with your emotions more, and you'll see your leadership grow exponentially.